Ministry of Culture and Tourism, in conjunction with Ebony Life Plays, organized Eco-Star Film and TV Awards honoring talented female pioneers who called the shots in the growing Nigerian film industry. However, Ruth Kadiri did not receive any award, and she took to Instagram to say her piece while tagging the organizers of the award event. According to her, she wasn't given any award despite her efforts because she doesn't belong to the clique. Now, our conversation is not so much about that. It's more about cliques. What were your thoughts when you read her message? And especially because I know everyone have actually since responded. And said, listen, it's impossible to honor everybody at the same time. Definitely, this is the very first, and there'll be more going forward. But what do you make of the response?
Two things. First of all is that why don't you just give enough time for those who have been recognized to enjoy it and celebrate with them before you talk about what could have been when it comes to you? I'm just that sort of person. I mean, give people their time, let them enjoy it, be there. I also understand her pain. I really don't know her very much, but from what I've seen and read, they say she's very hardworking and she's made a huge impact. And the good thing about what she did is that she called out the person who she felt, you know, she tagged the person. You know, normally people would give you this kind of backhanded, back talk, like there are some people, they know themselves, you know, who is this about? But I like that. I always appreciate honest conversations when you can come and meet someone and say, this is what you did to me and I'm unhappy about it. Then you give the other person an opportunity to tell you what may have happened. And if the person is wrong, the person will apologize.
There's an adage in my place that says, meaning that the water you are meant to drink, nobody can take it from you. So when it's time for you, even if they miss your name, somebody will mistakenly put the name, not realizing they had put your name. So when I saw the tweet and I read the conversation, I was like, I think we need to start building in ourselves the ability to focus on our work, irrespective of any recognition, whether it comes or not. It doesn't stop you from working hard. It doesn't stop you from being excellent. It doesn't stop you from, putting in your best. When your time comes, you will be recognized. And once we have that, it's easier for us to celebrate other people, having it at the back of their minds that it's their turn and they should be celebrated.
I agree with your last statement, and I don't think that her complaints devolves the fact that she's confident enough in herself and her work. And I think it is the level of confidence she has in her work that will make her question that statement. I have seen her work. I won't call myself, I'm a fan, but I've seen her work. I've seen her shoot while pregnant. I've seen her put consistent work out there. And I believe that there is a level of confidence that will make you feel, I see the people you have awarded. I know some of them genuinely deserve it. But I know that some other people that got it haven't done half of a pinch of what I've done in this industry. And the only reason they're there is because of the relationship and the clique they are in. And I think that we need to come to the point where we can call out these things when we see them without being the fear of being judged. You can call out an award. A lot of black people started getting Oscars because they called out the Oscars. They called out the Grammys that I have done more work than these people. Why are they getting the Oscars and getting the Grammys? We need to fight for ourselves when we feel like we are not being recognized for the effort we have done, especially when you've done the effort. So the commission is not about her effort. She's done her work.
I remember there was an event by the same organizers that I was nominated for some years ago. And it was a category that I was so sure that belonged to your view because of the work we've done. I remember that day very clearly. And there were three of us in that category. And it was very clear that these guys, nobody even knew these people, And I went there that day and I sat down in the hall at a hotel. And I sat down and, of course, I wasn't called, for your view. And it didn't affect me. I just knew it wasn't time. And I left. I wasn't emotional. I didn't weep over it. I just said, it's not yet time. Because when that time comes,
nothing can stop you.
So there's an argument for that. And there's that other argument that not because of you, but because of people coming behind you. Make sure those who are giving recognitions are fair. They're being fair.
For the cliques, we can't do without having cliques.
Exactly.
In every organization, there are people you are more comfortable working with. If you set up your own stuff now, there are people you know that you've worked with before. They did not give you a lot of stress. You will have, even if you say I'm not a clique person, you have people that you can easily call for jobs to be done, and then it comes across as they know their people. But what I want to advise, because I see a lot of their movies in the cinema, and I see them, using the same faces, the same people over and over in their movies. I would like them to give other people a chance. So even if you have, your people that you can call, sometimes you keep them and grow new faces. We're all trying to grow this industry. Don't just make it about, I must have this person, so and so people in this particular project, and every project you have those, revolve those people around. Share it.
How do we reconcile that to make sure that everybody who deserves awards like this are seen? Can there be a system in place where we know them and we see them where they are?
I think that first would be the yardstick and the criteria. Making that open. I mean, everybody has a grudge, even for the AMVCA. There are people who said, oh, this shouldn't have won, So there will always be somebody who disagrees with something. But I would cut a co-star, not because I'm an awardee, but cut them some slack, because that was the debut, really. If they make this mistake again next year, then,
becomes
we are going to carry placard.